to star wolf ASMR. I don't know. I want to talk about productivity, how to be productive, and I have like 4 points or 3 points, probably more like 3 points that I want to make. And the first one is you need to have enough sleep while also avoiding oversleeping. So you want to have between 7 and 9 hours of sleep. That's probably optimal for most people, and I think 9 hours is ideal. You'll get the most productivity out of your day if you sleep that long. I recommend that. And make sure you don't eat or drink like 2 or 3 hours before you go sleep, because otherwise you may have to go to the bathroom, even if it's water. You want to avoid that few hours before you go sleep. Alright. My second piece of advice is about diet slash, or well, stimulants included. So you wanna either fast at the start of your day for like 4 to 6 hours, or eat really good food with nutrition value. So like, don't be the guy who wakes up and eats candy. That's cringe. What you do want to eat is something like red meat, eggs, fish, vegetables, fruit juice, like thick fruit juice with lots of vitamins. You want to get that at least like 1 glass a day. That's very good. And avoid like really bad foods which contain sugar or like chocolate. Like, you don't want to be eating a lot of stuff like that. At least not during the day where you're productive. You can do that in the evening, but when you have to be sharp for work, you probably want to eat like bread with a good slab of meat, or fish, or eggs, something solid, not something light. Like, I don't know, I wouldn't start off the day with just a banana or an apple. I would have a more serious breakfast. And you don't want to eat too many carbs, so not too much rice or pasta or potatoes or something like that. Yeah. And when it comes to stimulants, well, you could use caffeine, but I suggest you stay away from stimulants really, because they're all addictive. So your body will get used to them, you'll need more of them, and you'll have to manage that kind of cycle. It's like managing stimulants is really addiction management or something. That you always fight taking them and getting off of them. That's the same with caffeine or with cigarettes and things like that. I've messed around with stimulants. Like, I don't like coffee because that shit's disgusting, but I have taken like caffeine tablets, or just like sugar-free Coke, which also contains caffeine, and I've tried those as caffeine sources, and yeah, like, it can help, but you really need to manage that and moderate it a lot. And I feel like if you take caffeine every day, do you really even benefit from it anymore? You probably want to lower it often, decrease your intake, so your body gets like off of it, and then during like a squeeze with work or whatever, you can take it and you actually benefit more from it from the same amount. That's really how you can master stimulants, but that's difficult, and not everyone has that self-control. And it takes years of like experimenting and learning with yourself, with how your body reacts to things, how you react to getting off of them and fighting that. So I guess that was my second tip. And my third tip would be that the thing you try to be productive for is something that aligns with you and your life goal and purpose, your mission. Um, because it's hard to ask someone to be productive for something that they don't care a thing about. Um, Sometimes life is like that, especially when you're young. But you definitely want to start making the right life decisions and work towards a kind of job or skill or expertise that where you can find work in that has some meaning to you. And it might be something that takes many years before you can achieve that. Um, Lots of learning and mistakes and whatnot. It can take a long time, it's difficult. But yeah, that's how you get the most productive. You really have to do what you're meant to do. And if you don't know what that is, you're probably young and still have lots of years of searching to do and trying things out. And you really should try things. And if you're not young, I don't know. I'm a young Star Wolf, fuck that shit. I don't know what it's like to be old yet. And yeah, I think that pretty much summarizes all my tips, really. And when it comes to the kind of work you care about, you're probably going to have to fight for it, and only you know it. And most of the times it will be difficult to get to a position where you can do that for money. So it's like a fight, and you probably want to spend your younger years doing that. When you're older, you probably don't have a chance anymore when you have a family and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. I can make my ears flop. Isn't that great? Yeah. So I think that was it. Thanks for watching, and have a wonderful day. This young Star Wolf signing off.